ThatNERDSoul. Yeah. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down. Bring that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, oh yeah, you know what it is. Beast Vibes Life. We got the 4 horsemen here. About to get hype. And now we're going to start in the bottom square. Usually start over here, start in the bottom square. ARC, Father Part 3, Put a Horse in Your Bed, Arckatron.
Shit. Yeah, we over here. It's ARCKTRON.com. You can find everything about me. New updates coming soon, and also new updates of music and stuff like that. Space Rich is out right now, and everything. We out here. NERDSoul. We got Conspiracy P. We got HighSign. Holla.
Yeah.
Get a horse head in your bed, you punk.
Yeah. which is actually really disgusting. But anyway, diagonal.
Right, don't get a fish in a newspaper then. You.
Hey, wise guy.
Diagonal square. We got Mr. Fleece himself, Anwar HighSign. What's up?
You needed me, and I'm coming. Get that fleece though. It's out right now.
Word up. And right here, of course, the conspiratorial. the conspiratorial. The Trap Just Blaze, if you will. From Dog to God 3 in stores.
Yes.
PL Parker Lewiz.
What's good, world? Parker P.L. Lewis, LEWIZ.com, and on all social media. Like NERDSoul said, From Dog to God 3 is out now on all platforms. Please go stream that. Run the numbers up. I appreciate you. Let's get it.
Somebody go ahead and stream it for somebody to get a body dropped over there.
It is.
Yep. So, we just hanging out on some news today. Cool day, relaxed day. We're going to get straight to it. Busta. That's right. Number 2 on my list. Busta Rhymes.
What he is right now?
You hear the alarm? They know that the Extinction level event
legendary
is coming. That's right. Busta Rhymes. Flip Mode is the squad. You know what I'm saying? That man has said
he put the
emphasis on the squad.
He would put the Randy Watson on it, and you know what?
He put the pastor on that one.
He's finally said it's here. It's going to arrive. It's coming out. It's the name of the album. We even had Chris Rock come and do some Instagram stuff for him. It's really going to happen.
And Arcka could not be more excited.
Are we hyped for Busta Rhymes?
I'll be hyped when we get a release date.
We've been hearing for the past 3 years, 5 years. This is supposed to be the best album of all time.
9 years.
So I just want to hear what everybody else heard. That's it.
All right, cool. How about you, Mr. HighSign? What's up?
Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for Bus so long that I think, if I can speak for the ARC, we kind of got to a point where it was like, yeah, that's just like detox levels now. So yeah, I mean, the fact that it's actually announced is a good thing. The fact that it has a lot of great marks is also intriguing. Just give me the release date, though. Give me the date. So give me the release date, and then we can part.
Right, I'll get a little bit more hype. Give me a date, and I'll get a little bit more hype.
All right, so
we want to know what I think.
Been getting back in shape, so we know.
You want to know what I think?
I'm about to come to you right now, Mr. ARC, Father Part 3. How you feeling about this?
Remember back in the days in like the late 90s when like you go to Source magazine and it'd be one date, and then 2 months pass, and then there's another date, and then 3 months pass, and it's another date. A new year has passed. Remember those days? That's what Busta Rhymes has been doing to me since the Year the Dragon album he had on YouTube Play or whatever. It's
always do that.
Why you always do that? Why you always going to take his lowest point?
It was Google Play.
YouTube Plus, whatever service he was using back then.
But let me chime in on you real quick, ARC. The difference this time is the album is stated to be complete. It is done. Finito. Album done.
I've heard this before.
No, we haven't.
But did you have Chris Rock before?
No, but we haven't. No one said the album's finished. It's a wrap.
A lot of, that's the word. It's out. It's out. No official date. I mean, it's done. No official date, but I don't want to get
even when I see when there's a date, then I'll be like, interesting.
Right.
But still, if I don't hear anything I've heard in the last 10 years, like musically, like of that caliber, I don't want to hear it then. I don't want. I've heard way better stuff. Probably better stuff than he's gonna put out. How about that? I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Let's put it like this, fam. I hope the hype is real.
But to be fair, he had that joint with Missy and Kelly Rowland. That was fire.
No, he's making good songs. He just hasn't put an album out since that Google Play. That's what it was.
Well, anyway, we're gonna forget about Google. All right. Right now, I'm talking to you, Busta. Mr. Ron. All right. Hey, I know you watch the show. I'm excited. Don't let me down. You see the other three people on this panel. You see that. Help me. All right. Help me. Just give us a date, a real date, and just bring the fire. That's all.
No set date.
Flames. we need flames, all right? Because I'm trying to hold you down. I'm excited, all right? So
because you already got a strike in Arcka's book. You got a strike.
Yeah, Arckatron is already mad. He already mad at you.
I mean, he had two bad last two albums. Like to the last two albums, I don't want to hear them. The Year of the Dragon and the Back on My BS. I'm good.
No, but you hate part 2.
But I don't mind hearing the thank you, Busta.
What?
I don't mind hearing thank you, Busta.
Where's it at? That was 13 years. That was 2013. What are we talking about?
Yo, so that was 13 years ago.
What are we talking about? That was light years ago, man. What are we talking about?
All right. Well, you know what, Busta?
Just gonna hit you with that album like boopa diddy bop.
You better.
Beep 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 dop.
It better be that caliber. I don't want to hear it if it's not that caliber.
Look, all right, check it, Busta. Hey, I'm prepped.
We need that pizza tosh.
Send me a copy. All right, send me a copy. Put out a date.
Wait, hold up. Question to class. Did it say who's producing on? I saw some names. But I didn't see a name I'm looking for. So say it. Who's producing on it?
I don't know yet. Did they say yet?
I know Q-Tip for sure.
Tip
has like 1 or 2 joints. That's all I've seen.
How you know that?
That's all I've seen. Just from the people that I follow on the gram.
That's the name I didn't see.
You know what I'm saying?
And who knows if that's real?
We speculating for now, but there
better be some Tip produced on this album.
We can assume that Tip is probably involved.
We can assume
for right now. We can speculate
Tip
that
are definitely going to be on there in some way, shape, or
form. Involved.
I wouldn't be surprised if I hear.
We can at least give a high probability, educated guess about that.
I'd say Scratch is on there. Tip is on there. Maybe a Dilla beat none of us have ever heard.
I heard that too.
He might pull that out the stash. He might pull that Drake out.
But will he pull the Primo out the stash? Is Primo going to still be on the album?
I want to hear. I want to hear him on some Alchemist.
That would be interesting. I can't imagine that.
I can.
I wouldn't be mad at it though.
Like I don't know what kind of beat bust to take from out.
How Meth slowed his flow down and went in on that feature he just dropped. I want to hear Busta do something like that.
Yo, did y'all see that the little one rounder between Math Hoffa and Method Man?
I heard about it. I didn't watch it.
I watched it earlier.
Was it good?
It's not bad. It's more of a performance piece. Like, it is a battle, like a 1-round battle, but it's not conducted in the traditional way. It's more of a like, they're in the same space, of course, but they're each like performing at each other the verse that they wrote against each other. So it's like reverb on the vocals, and like the vocals are like music video quality, you know what I mean? It has like all this production value and like different cuts and edits, you know what I mean? It's like, it's more...
all right, cool. I'll peep that after that. So, you know, but Busta Rhymes ain't the only person this week talking about I got music. All right. Another, the Godson, decided to come out. He said the King's got a disease. Escobar
mad as PL is mad as hell.
I'm not
Escobar
mad.
Season.
I'm not mad. We've had this discussion off here. That Ultra Black song is fire. We've had this discussion. I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued as well.
King's disease.
And we have confirmation of the Firm
featuring
on the album.
You know, he brought back Cormega. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see
Cormega, Nas, Foxy, AZ.
We'll see how that go.
Produced by Hit Boy.
So we shall see how that goes down.
There's some interesting features. I'll say this. There's some interesting features that I really want to hear.
Do expound.
There is one in particular. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, as a dude that's enamored now with drill music, I seen Fabio on the track listing. There's a song with Fabio and Ferg.
I'm really sketchy on that one. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I am down for Nas on some drill joint. I'm down for that.
I'm down for. I don't know. I
don't know.
You down? You ready for that Big Sean Nas?
No. I don't know. Y'all talking about there's some trailers and release or something? What y'all talking about?
Yeah.
All right. So Nas
album that's coming out Friday.
Yeah. The people are saying
y'all said the same thing at the same time. Like, so what did you wait? One person.
Album comes out on Friday. The track listing has been released.
Whose album?
Nas. Produced by
Escobar.
Okay, but what y'all talking about the Firm? What's that?
He's brought everybody back together. Instead of Nature, he substituted Cormega, like the original iteration. Right, I just said that. Okay. He brought it back to the original Firm, and they're all on one track.
Oh, they're on one track. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a song.
Has any songs been released?
Huh?
Have you heard any song?
The first has been released. It's called Ultra Black.
Yeah.
Ultra Black is nice. I like it.
That's a vibe.
And there's an album leak with about 10 minutes of music. I like it.
What? There's an album leak with 10 minutes of music?
Yeah, there's on YouTube, if you look up Nas King's Disease, it's like a 10-minute, you get Ultra Black and you get like a track and a half, and then just like cuts off out of nowhere, which means somebody was probably doing this mad on the low.
I mean, it should be better now. Like, with technology, you should be like bootlegging like crazy. It's very easy. It's like save as this and send it to this person. You can just email it for promo.
But yeah, so Ultra Black is
Minority Report the leaks.
and you know, I prefer Nature over Cormega, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Nature is fire though. I'm not looking at my screen like Nature's trash.
I'm always gonna remember that.
I'm partial to the original version of the Firm. Personally, just like that original version that was tearing up the mixtapes, all of that. It was on affirmative action, going crazy. I'm partial to that version. Although
y'all all said that I'm now on the Big Sean joint. Watch that joint be fire, low key.
No, I think it might be fire.
Watch.
I'm expecting good things.
It might be fire. Who else was on the album? Charlie Wilson's on there.
Yeah.
Shouts to Charlie Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Hit Boy himself is on there.
Okay,
Hit Boy himself. I don't know what he does on there, but he produces.
I don't know.
Vocally, I don't know what he does.
He might hit you with a little poem or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, he does. He raps though.
Yeah, but I mean, he might not rap. He might, because when you with Nas, you know what I'm saying? He might be like, yo, I want you to, get deep. I want you to go deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Because
once you go into your mentals.
The song that's out now features Hit Boy.
Yeah.
And the song played, and then I was like, where was Hit Boy? Because I was expecting him to rap. And I guess he was just doing like the vocalizations that were on there. And so I was like, okay. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. So okay.
To the pillar of Nas congratulatory energy, Arckatron. How are you feeling about Nas Escobar Caesar season returning?
I mean, I gotta hear the music, so until then, I'm always with Nas very unhopeful. So, but hey, if the music's good, then I change my tune. Music always changed my tune. No pun intended.
Right, word. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, look, next week we gonna be back. Hopefully, Nas, don't you, boy? Nas, just come.
He don't have Busta Rhymes syndrome.
He said you're gonna get a horse head in your bed.
Yep.
He don't have Busta Rhymes syndrome. He's gonna release the album.
All right, cool, true that. And then the only thing else I can say is, Cormega, don't mess up that song.
Wow.
I'm looking at you. I ain't never gonna forget.
Do that in my presence.
You cut off.
Leave Mega alone.
You got to go through me.
The feds got him in the top 10.
So, as a quick piece of news, the telehealth industry has been growing by leaps and bounds, during the pandemic. You can't just go to any doctor's office now. They want you to stay home because, hey, you might have coronavirus. You could spread it. Could be bad. So, people have been getting a lot of their, health news and, I guess you could say different diagnoses over the internet. And it's spread to the hip hop community. None other than PhD Cardi B, gynecologist extraordinaire, dropped a video explaining exactly how to maintain your pH balance and be able to either build up your status of WAP or maintain your WAP. I'm going to throw it to the panelists. How confident are we in hip-hop diagnoses of physical ailments and conditions out in these streets?
If Cardi said it, I'm rolling.
I'm with PL. Forget about the hip hop part. Cardi has a vagina. She knows a little bit more about it than I do.
Arckatron?
I agree with the fellas. I would also like to add is that what does GUWAP mean then? Is that part of this WAP thing or no?
Nah, that's something else.
But so the GU don't mean nothing in this GUWAP? No?
Nah, that's something else. I don't even think that's something else, and I don't even think we want to play with that one.
I'm just
he might be watching the show. Hello, shout out to you. Mr.
Where did you hear that from? Like, where?
I've heard words before, and I've
never heard that, so I have no idea.
GUWAP is another name that Gucci Mane goes by.
Oh,
okay.
Shout out to Mr. Man. Hopefully you watch the show.
That's right.
Angela Yee's ex-boyfriend. Word up, no doubt. So in
allegedly.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't know that. I know that there was
no. You remember when Gucci said that Angela was trying to get at him? She was trying to sleep with him, and and she felt some type of way or something because he curved or something he was saying like that. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like,
and then Charlamagne
like,
turned around and did a whole exclusive interview or something.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Oh man, poor Angela, man. She be trying.
Nah, she got him back. Shit. Nah, there was retaliation.
I mean, she broke the Will Smith Jada Pinkett August Alsina story this year. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you got to give it up. You know? So
thanks.
Give us up. You know
Salute,
boy. So glad that hit the public airway.
We really needed that.
Man.
We sure needed it for the culture.
That's hardcore journalism.
You didn't want to hear about the entanglements?
Nah, I didn't.
Nah,
I don't like that's how good I am.
I'm a fan of Will. Will seems like
I'm a fan of Will.
And I'm a fan of Will. Him being the ass of all these jokes because of a complex marital dynamic is not really funny to me.
Yeah, I will say, and I think we talked about it a little bit where I was like, honestly, I feel bad for Will, but I'd rather this for him because if these roles were reversed, boy, Twitter be ready to put him in jail. Because they'd be like, he preyed on her.
He'd be toxic.
He toxic. He preyed on her. He predatory man, and how could he do this? And
wow.
I'm just glad. So I'm sad.
Imagine being the Fresh Prince and acting like you good all these years, and you actually toxic.
Yep, that man. They'll be like, he groomed her. He groomed her.
He groomed.
Yep. So honestly, sadly, he has to get the jokes, but it's best this way.
Groove in me.
So, speaking of people that's in trouble, your boy Trey Songz. Selena Powell came out with it. Selena Powell. I love how you
talking about.
Who me?
Who boy Trey Songz?
There's this video from No Jumper that was from
what is this? Autumn HighSign?
From the video from No Jumper, they had Selena Powell and one of her friends or whatever, and they were talking about being in a situation with Trey Songz. And Trey Songz kind of like held her hostage at the hotel or the room they were at, and he was going, he was performing multiple, rounds, and she said after one round, she was
wait. Who was saying this? My bad. Who said?
Performing rounds of shows? What you talking about?
Rounds of adult activity,
fornication.
So, the girl's friend says, "Hey, he told her to get in the bathroom." And when she was in the bathroom, said, "Get in the bathtub." So she laid down and was kind of like, massaging herself. And then he.
All right, come on now. Be serious now.
So he then proceeded. He proceeded to relieve himself on her, and it wasn't.
Did the Louis C.K.
Oh, he had to go to the bathroom. Gotcha.
He did the Louis C.K.'s.
Nah,
he ain't do the shells.
She said this is after she had already cleaned her, washed her makeup off. After the many encounters, so she had already wiped her face and everything.
Wait, so she had sex with him?
Yes, she had
multiple times. She had multiple rounds. They went for multiple rounds. And then she got in the tub.
Yes, it was massaging herself, and then he
360 motion.
Yeah, and then he relieved himself. And, she, basically the idea behind it is that he was kind of pressuring her, pushing her to do it, and kind of like continually trying to like get her to do what he wanted to do. She also said when she wanted to leave, that he took her purse and I think her purse and keys and held him over the balcony saying like, hey, if you don't stay, I'm going to drop this. I'm trying to get through the story.
What a strange threat. Like,
I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it.
I did not mean to laugh. Ladies watching, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to laugh. I did not expect NERDSoul to say that. That's all.
He's like,
I'm sorry.
He held the purse over the balcony. He was like, I'm going to drop it. If you try to leave.
Maybe she had some glass. Maybe she had some shades in there or something. I don't know. Like,
and then she said he told her. She said he told her that she could leave when he took his flight, I guess, to the next city. So she was kind of, sort of kidnapped, kind of, and she was also kind of like, I guess, coerced into showers. So that came out. And people were like, hey, this sounds similar to another story of Keke Palmer when she was on Breakfast Club way back. And she talked about how Trey Songz was pressuring her. He was kind of like sexually intimidating her. It was wrong. And, you know, same kind of energy behind it. Then, what is it, BB Rexa or Baby Rexa or whatever? She had a story. BB. She had a story of Trey Songz pushing her up against the wall and kissing her and stuff and saying like, we're going to do this now. So
not BB Rexa.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, all I can say is
like
what they told me. All right. So
I like her.
Now you got Trey Songz on Twitter being, how should you say, equated to a Mr. Kelly. And I'm not talking about Sean Kelly. R. Kelly.
Whoa. Hold on.
That's weird though.
That part.
All of the women that he's
maybe they're
coercing are
maybe they're talking about the act.
Yeah, like the
have to be,
shower.
But it's still a strength. You still could pick somebody different than a child molester.
Yeah, because that's you know, and I know the train is rolling. The train is out of the station.
It's not a universal adapter is on.
Thank you. Like the train is out of the station, and I know the train is going, but I do think there is time to delineate. Like, hey, we're talking about someone who is a pedophile, and I know this is it's bad, but we're talking about someone who is a pedophile.
When you staking out of high school, pedophile, girls coming out of high school,
yeah,
that's pedophile.
As opposed to someone who's just kidnapping or holding women against their will and
that he's a kidnapper. He's a kidnapper / and or allegedly with everything else.
They're both nasty. But
I mean, they're both nasty.
We're not saying that either.
We know.
One I don't know. To me, a pedophile is like the worst.
That's another level. And so we've seen Trey Kelly trending. We've seen Trey Songz trending. We've seen Keke trending along with it. Because,
Trey Kelly.
Trey Kelly.
Trigger.
Trig.
So it's not going well.
I'd be highly upset over that one.
So he put out some screenshots to kind of like clear his name. Like, hey, yo, look, it ain't me. Y'all can't believe these chicks. And in the screenshots, it actually went further to show that he likes to have he likes to have his own tossed salad, and
he likes scrambled eggs salad tossed.
You talking about Frazier? What you talking about? Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. What you talking about?
Look,
he likes to have his salad tossed.
Yes, and he likes to be called the derogatory term towards black people while it's happening
with a white girl. With the white
house. Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Spicy.
So that did not help at all. And now Trey Songz, you know what?
Trey is out here wilding for respect. Wowzers. He didn't stop at the tossed salad. There's nothing wrong with getting your salad tossed by your lady and shit. Or a lady. Well, I guess like whoever you're into, nothing wrong getting your salad sauce.
But
then like you're gonna call me the N-word, what to call me the? How do you make that request?
You know, You know.
How does that come up? Like,
how do you broach this? How do you broach either one? Like, how do you yo?
I guess you like set it up. You gotta play around with it a little bit early on, I guess, before you even get to the.
You gotta move a certain. You gotta move your body a certain. Put your body.
You gotta weave it into conversations. You gotta weave it into conversations. You can't just start out with that.
See if she gets the indicator. You know what I mean? Move your body. Yeah. You gotta arch it up while she.
Now I will say this. This might seem bad, but while reading all of this and looking through the threads, I could literally hear Talib Kweli's sigh of relief. He was like, "Oh, God, talk about me!"
Yeah, exactly.
I was wondering how long it was going to take.
That Simpsons episode.
Thank you. He said Trey Songz a bottle of.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh man, because he been out here taking L's hard. So now,
don't worry, he'll be back in the driver's seat next week.
So yeah, it's not easy. It's not cool. Now I will say too, I have seen a lot of posts coming up saying like, black men didn't believe Keke Palmer. You know, black men. It's like, nah. Like, remember, there's a lot of people that don't watch Breakfast Club.
That's
like I had never seen that interview. I was like, I don't know about Breakfast Club. And then even if I saw Breakfast Club, what am I going to do to Trey Songz? I mean, I could be like, yo, Trey Songz, you whack, son.
Whole attitude and philosophy.
Yeah.
That just black men just don't believe our black women or women in general. We don't believe anything. We're all just puppets of the patriarch. It is the goofiest, goofiest shit.
And the first
black men didn't believe. Oh my God.
So yeah, the first thing I thought was like, yo, I never even seen this episode. I never even heard about this. I didn't even have the information to agree or disagree.
That's the problem, though. The social media culture wants us to believe.
Right.
Blindly.
Hold on. Let me just throw some. I'm gonna take it to the edge.
Drop some knowledge.
Come on, let's go there. I'm in the car. Let's go.
I know the ledge.
All right, let's go.
We know all of this, a lot of this backlash, especially that point that you made, HighSign, about black men not really there or sticking up for black women or women in general, per se.
Right.
That you mostly hear that on social media. The point that I'm trying to make is this. A lot of the times you see that on Twitter, right?
That's
very multiple variations of this on Twitter.
Right.
It's not like Instagram where you're basically posting your life and we get to see you and your pictures. You can be whatever you want to be on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So who's to say who's really saying these things? That's all I'll say.
Bitter people.
Good point. But Trey, look, you from Virginia and you messing things up. All right, so
hey, you shouldn't even mention that.
Look, man, usually I try to hold down people.
You gotta wait till the coast is clear.
Trey, you gotta straighten that out, homie.
Bruh, look, Trey, look, just you a guest of the show, you know what I mean? Not right this second, but you a guest of the show.
Right.
Trey, I know you watch this show. If you want to clear your name, come on the show. I would love to hear your side about how this stuff went down. Please, tell me.
You on bombs right now, Trey.
Trey, come on, man. What are you doing? Chris Brown, he don't know how to act. Now you don't know how to act. What's next? Man, look,
what did Chris Brown do? Oh,
what do they have in common?
Historically, I guess you're saying Chris Brown.
Where are they from?
Oh, historically, Chris Brown.
Where are they from, Mr. NERDSoul?
They're from Virginia, but look, hey.
VA, baby, believe that.
Not in Virginia. Not Northern Virginia.
Damn, all y'all got is Pusha T now.
Yeah, because you got what Petersburg for Trey Songz, which is central-ish Virginia, I guess you could say, sort of. And then you got Chris Brown from Tappahannock, and that's like out there in the States. So, look, just stop. Look, man, people expecting you to do well. All right,
stop right.
We all still got the Neptunes and Pusha T, and you know.
Well, yeah, that's true. We got the Neptunes. We got Timbo, Missy. We got. Look,
I was just reviewing some weirdness for Timbo, but I totally forgot that he said this about the wife thing. So that's a little weird. That's the thing you just don't say out loud in public.
Wait, what? What happened?
All right, so in Behind the Music on VH1, he was talking about his wife. This is like a long time ago.
Oh, that's about to be good.
He made a comment when he first met Aaliyah. Aaliyah was so beautiful. She blew his mind. She was just like otherworldly, and she was so gorgeous. And he was like, I have to get me a girl like that because, you know, of course, she was underage. Now, if only someone else said that. But then he went.
I don't know. It might have been weird. It might have been weird either way.
Well, yeah, true. But
because
anyway,
she was underage when it was.
Yes. But you know what I mean. He wanted to get a grown woman that looked like her. So he married a woman. And the only thing is, Timbo's wife really does look like Aaliyah. Like she looked like if Aaliyah.
I've never seen her.
She looks like an older Aaliyah. And it's like kind of weird.
Kind of. No. It's only weird because he said it. That's what makes it weird. You don't say it.
Crack the code. He did it.
How did he do it? Imagination.
It's like
don't say it. You really did that.
Like, this is the craziest part. Can I just say what the craziest part about this is to me?
Drop it.
That he admitted it out loud.
That's what I'm saying. That's the worst. Like that's not smart.
That's insane.
It's definitely crazy.
You go to the grave with that. You in your grave waiting for somebody. You go in the grave with that.
You be like
exactly.
You know they have a little breath things in your nose.
With 100,000 in my
tomb. I'm type. You said this in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo,
the documentary about you.
Grave. You never hear me say that out loud. I tell y'all.
You go into the grave.
Never on camera. Only in person.
So yeah. But at least he never touched nobody. Or at least he ain't make tapes about it. So right now, all right, Virginia, look, we still good. All right, we got Chris Brown, he acting a fool, just in general. Right?
Chris Brown hasn't been acting a fool recently, has he?
Trey Songz, he out of
here.
Because Trey Songz kind of, I guess, sort of holding women against their will.
Is Tyrese from Virginia? Where Tyrese from?
No, he ain't from Virginia. Don't no. I don't care what.
He's from Cali, right?
But he ain't from Virginia.
Is he from? No. He's from.
He'll fit right
born
in.
And raised in Cali.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
You'll
fit right in. NERDSoul.
We still got Missy, Tim, the Clips. Well, kind of just Pusha and
don't forget about No Malice.
You got No Malice. He's still out here.
I said No Malice.
You know what I'm saying? Poo-pooing on him.
I'm not poo-pooing on him. I'm just saying they're not the Clips no more. They ain't the Clips no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got the Neptunes. We got D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? So we still got people. All right. Look.
Wait, D'Angelo. That album dropped like 6 years ago, bruh.
Yeah, but he's still.
Didn't he just drop something recently?
It don't matter when he dropped the album. He hasn't kidnapped
like maybe
anybody.
A year or two ago. No, dead ass.
Recently, like what? A project or a song?
Yeah, maybe like a year or two ago. I might be
plugging. You might be right about that. Actually, you might be right about that. Hold on. I'm not.
But I want to say.
We'll look it up. We'll look it up later. It was.
I remember him performing. I remember him performing on like the Grammys or one of these award shows, and they were like D'Angelo's performing, and there was a new song. I was like, wait, oh, okay.
Okay, all right, word up.
I might be bugging, but I want to say there was like in the last year or two.
We still got a good list of people. that haven't held women in a hotel room against their will and giving them showers. So
We all
Allegedly.
yeah.
that allegedly gave showers.
He is.
All right?
Allegedly.
He is. What's the word I'm looking for? He
guilty
is,
until proven innocent.
Yes. He is entitled to due process. Is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So it's
Do that
alleged.
process.
It's alleged. It's not looking good, but it's alleged.
Do that process.
Letting you know, if y'all see anything drop on my head, don't worry. It's just snacks. So
That's what she said.
that's
What Trey said.
That's what Trey
Bang
said.
bang.
So shouts to the wizard. So last on the docket is some good news that we've been waiting on for a long time. I think it was Anwar that dropped this one. Dropped this in the chat about Jam Master Jay. I think reported by the New York Times. Was it New York Times or Post?
It definitely wasn't the Post. The Post is super trash.
All right, cool. So whoever it was that whoever it was,
the New York Times.
we got news that 2 are now charged in the killing of Jam Master Jay. The 2 men had long been suspects in the 2002 killing, but of course, had been able to kind of like evade due to whether it's evidence or whatever it was. But the article says when Jam Master Jay, the DJ for the pioneer rap group Run DMC, was killed in his studio in Queens nearly 20 years ago, it struck the hip hop world with the force of a tragedy. It goes on to talk about how it's been 20 years, and like even people like me were like, well, I guess we just ain't never gonna find out. Like I just assumed it'd be one of those things where like he got killed and just nothing's gonna happen. But it goes on to say on Monday, city and federal authorities announced that they had charged 2 men who had long been suspects in the case. The authorities blamed the fatal shooting on a cocaine deal gone wrong. The 2 men, Ronald Washington and Carl Jordan Jr., were charged with murder while engaged in drug trafficking in a 10-count indictment unsealed on Monday in the U.S. District Court in Brooklyn. Mr. Jordan pleaded not guilty at his arraignment Monday afternoon. Mr. Washington was expected to be arraigned later in the week. Both men faced minimum sentences of 20 years in prison if convicted. So this is good news because the guy in the video is like, look, we got enough evidence to win and blah, blah, blah. So this is good news. At least there'll be some actual closure on like these people did it and they actually served time or, served justice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, so many times, our heroes get shot or something and be like, well, I guess we just ain't never gonna know nothing. So now at least we have 2 men charged. And I want to jump off of this by saying we still need the men charged that shot Breonna Taylor. But that's a whole nother thing. So guys, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about this as far as, I guess, justice goes, and as far as kind of like closure as a fan or like as a purveyor of hip hop?
Man, it's bittersweet because of course he's not here.
Yeah,
and it's been so long. But also, like I just watched the documentary that came out a couple years ago. It's on Netflix about who killed JMJ.
Oh, wow.
And the guys that were indicted were very close to him. The one guy, I want to say his name is Ronald Washington.
Yeah, Ronald Washington.
Yeah.
Really close to him, friend of the family. The other guy who was a kid, he was like 18 at the time, he's in his 30s now, is the son of another guy who was really close to JMJ. So like it has to be really difficult to hear that people that were that close to him and to the family were involved in his murder, were the culprits of the murder. Yeah. Especially over something that, like none of them had any business doing, but even, like the documentary kind of outlines why he was even involved in anything like that. And it was basically, you know, to take care of, he was taking care of a lot of people. JMJ was taking care of a lot of people. So, you know, he tried to hit a quick lick and it went wrong. Is the motive that they're laying out right now. And when it went wrong, the one guy was cut out of the deal. Ronald, they say, was cut out of the deal.
All right.
And as a result, you know, him and this other guy went and killed JMJ behind it. So it's just like really bittersweet because, you know, it was something that seemed like it would never be solved. But, you know, like look who had the hand in it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It is kind of like
still took a hero away from us.
Yeah, man.
And so, I mean, I guess, you know, like I said, you know, it's good that we, you know, we're probably going to get this, you know, justice, I guess. But, you know, I had no idea that it would take this much and this long, and then still kind of be like, dag, man, you start to think of, you know, there's other people that passed the hip hop and don't know nothing, still don't know nothing. And to think of situations like this, like, yo, what if it was like they man, you know what I'm saying? Or what if it was like their cousin or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It just, especially the I guess the proximity makes it kind of like worse, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, sadder or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at least, you know, there are 2 charged. They're going to be going forward. They said they're not guilty. So, you know.
Should be noted that one of them was already in jail.
Right. I think that how all this came out is because he's looking for a deal on whatever he's already in for and volunteered this information.
Oh.
Really?
I don't. If I'm speculating, please. I'm
Conspiracy P.
If that's the case,
P's finest.
If that's the case, if that's the case, boy, did he go outside.
I think that I thought that was what I heard. If I spoke incorrectly, I humbly apologize.
Yeah, but so I mean, guys, that's it. We good on news for this week. For, you know what I'm saying? We covered a lot of stuff. Don't forget, we still need to be out in them streets, pushing and fighting, because there are some folks that also shot somebody who was asleep at her own home and they ain't in jail yet. So, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on fighting, keep pushing ahead, and you know what I'm saying? Look,
do we have their names? Do we have their names on hand?
Who? Yeah.
No,
those officers,
the names of the officers,
those murderers who killed Brianna.
They did?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then next time, once I find their names, I'll be like, you, all right, you, Chad.
Yeah. Because I think we're dignifying them by not so much dignifying them, but giving them a pass by just labeling that. We need to,
yeah. Word up. So I'll make sure I figure out what their names are, and then, you know, call them out on it. So with that said, guys, thank you for rolling through, making it all the way to the end of this crazy, fun, wild adventure that we call Beats Vibes Life. I'm gonna start right here. That's right. Parker, PL, Lewiz, say what's up.
From Dog to God 3, out now on all platforms. Please go stream that. Go run them numbers up. Everybody you see here is on it. Well represented, man. It's dope, man. Just run them numbers up, man. Thank you. Love y'all, man.
Word up. And and Diagonal Square. And you know, we got tonight we got some awesome guests.
There's a guy somewhere.
There's a god.
Yo, we told them to turn around. I was like, yo.
What happened? I thought we were getting Harlem Nights too. What happened?
Whoa.
Not Harlem Nights.
Coming to America too.
Coming to America too. Sorry.
COVID shut down the production, so it's like, you know.
No, they finished filming.
No,
they finished filming?
Yeah, they finished filming.
Okay, so they just got to
do the mix right now.
Word up. Got to get the mix. You know what I'm saying? edit, post-production, special effects, do all that. So, Mr. HighSign, if you will.
Yeah, man. It was a good show today. And, you know, I want to dedicate this one to SZA, Miss Solana Rowe. You know, I have a soft spot for her. So if she's watching the show, listen,
watches the show.
She's watching?
Yo, SZA watches the show.
Please allow me the pleasure of taking you out on a date. It'll be a fantastic night. You won't regret it. And yo, for the rest of y'all, run that fleece up.
Yeah. So final square.
I will not Trey Songz you, ladies. Run that fleece up.
Allegedly.
Yo, Trey Songz is not.
I will not allegedly Trey Songz you. I will not hang your purse over the balcony. You are free to leave if you are uncomfortable, but you won't be, because your comfort is my priority. Run that fleece up.
The final box, we got ARC, Father Parker, Arckatron.
Because you know.
It's ARC. Yeah, hey, Arcatron. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, it's me, Arcatron, the place to be. You can find me at ARCKATRON.com. You can find some new stuff there if you're looking for new music. Space Bridge is out. New album coming out soon. We gonna have dates. Got a visual thing. We're gonna have dates. Got some animation thing. We're gonna have dates. So all I gotta say is we gonna have dates. Alright?
Word up.
Get it!
ARC stuff I don't know about.
Busta Rhymes. Hey, put a date on that. Alright? So I can and go in and send me an advanced copy so I can review it and have it ready. Because you know, hip hop community, they come here. You know the deal. So of course, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. YouTube is the hub. Hit the thumbs up if you like what you hear, like what you seeing, like what you experiencing. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. But if you don't, I'm gonna send Trey Songz after you, and you ain't gonna be able to leave your room.
In a newspaper, baby.
Allegedly.
You're allegedly not gonna be able to leave. Allegedly.
I'm gonna hang your purple tape over the balcony.
And whenever you get in the shower, you're gonna have to take an extra bath because I'm just saying. So, podcasts everywhere. Spotify for music.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So look, we love all y'all. Us to you. We're just saying peace.
Hey yo. The power of editing. The power of editing compels you.
Man.
We'll take another bath. That's right.
Wu-Tang?
You want to take a bath, and then he gonna give you a shower, and then you gonna have to take another bath.
Hey yo.
You don't gonna like it. So hit that thumbs up.
Sound real Trey Songzy right now, baby.
Look, see, I can criticize, and you gonna I can criticize Trey Songz because I'm from Virginia. And he knows he's out here messing it up for Virginians. All right. Virginia is for lovers, not for kidnappers. Oh my! All right. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Click, drag, delete.
I'm leaving all this.
Delete.
I'm leaving all this in. All this is staying in. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.